Is there like a studio name under that you guys have? Let's see. Uh, Design, CodyWrye, Max. So, yeah, I'm not really sure how to differentiate this. No, this is our first ever game dev attempt. Okay, cool. I mean, that's one of the questions I typically ask. Let me try and look with my marker. But no, I haven't tried this one. It does look pretty cool from, I mean, at a glance. I've just been trying to take the opportunity to like network and talk to the other developers. So I guess I'm being weird about it, right? Like I could just play all the games that jump or like are recommended to me, but I'm taking the opportunity to just like talk to other people because it's been really fun talking to other developers. So let's go ahead and download. Uh, we're gonna go here, download. Maybe I'll probably like talk to the or not like talk to them, but I will probably like reach out to the Mowed cop one again and then ask them if they're willing to just chat in the stream. I shouldn't be phrasing this as an interview. It makes it seem a little too serious. But yeah, I like talking about my game, and I have found that a lot of people like talking about their games too, so I'm trying to give people an opportunity to give the ins and outs of like their development process. Yeah, let's go ahead and put Mowed here. I really don't know how to differentiate these. Where's Mowed? Already, wait, did I just merge it with this one? Let's, yeah, let's just say like Mowed CodyWrye at all, of course. But yeah, Cody, so I guess before we start, like, did you let's see, like, I think you have a full team of 5 is what I saw. Can you tell me like what your role in the game was, how your team got together, what your idea process was, if you had any like challenges, technical or personal, in making the game? That's typically my set of questions that I ask. Also, if any other developers are in the chat, I want to play your games and I want to, I guess walk through it. So drop in your games, and I will absolutely try to give it as complete of a playthrough as I can. Mostly just the first 3 of us, we were all close friends. Nice. Yeah, I was doing the majority of the work on our project as well, but followed by my 3D guy and my musician. They all put in like really, really good work though. It really would not have come together as well as it did if they weren't there. So, like small teams can do really cool things, and it looks like you already have a lot here. I don't want to spoil too much, I guess, but we'll see it. Yeah, like, what was your? I feel like this should be supported by the Discord and stuff because it's an interesting idea to interview devs and live stream their games. Yeah, like a lot of other. There's been a few other people that that stream the games, but I guess I tend to be a lot more thorough in the process of like interviewing people about the process. So I don't know. I'm not like unique in this regard, but I do think that there is a space for this. Cal is a friend of Max who really liked the music and wanted to add a bit more to it. Nice. Additional basic music layers are provided. Okay, so like they kind of played like an editing, like refinement role in it. Yeah, like even music can be very collaborative, even if it's like just giving a little touch onto it can really. I don't understand music at all, so I have no idea. Yeah, like my musician. Ah man, like I don't know if you play Teleco, so the intro like cinematic of Teleco has like this sort of cute little haunting, spooky ghost track to it. My musician handed it off to me, and was just like, I don't really like this. I don't know where it's going, and I'm just like, what do you mean? Like this is cool. So like I touched it up a little bit, and then I sent it back to them, and they were like, whoa, this is really cool. And then I was like, yeah, I don't know why I don't know why you weren't seeing the potential here. I mean, yeah, and like you don't really need to understand music. Like you know what you know what it sounds like when you like the music, right? So it doesn't need to be that serious, but uh, yeah. So it was you three. You were already close friends, and then game jam happened. Don't know what Cal added. Okay, well maybe I can provide some insight. I don't know, but so there's that, and then the lovely title screen drawing was by Crystal. Nice. So you're three good friends. I'm imagining that at least one of you is a fan of Donkey. What was your like schedule and like development like? Like were you all working on it very hardcore throughout? Did you have like jobs or school or like obligations that were in the way, personal problems, that kind of thing? I think the Beyond the Code dev was like literally sick for every day except for like the last 2 days of development and then like slapped something together really fast. So like all sorts of people go through all sorts of challenges when doing these things. Whole lot full-time jobs, yeah. Okay, yeah, that sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck in that like it's good to be like employed and have income and everything, but I've been kind of like I've been realizing that game jams are literally just subjecting yourself to crunch on purpose. So that in addition to a full-time job is a lot. Max worked on it pretty hardcore and a lot of his free time, so he definitely spent the most time on it. Okay, cool. Uh, yeah, that's I don't know, like it's been really fun, like setting up discords and coordinating and everything. But I hope you had fun playing it, or not playing it. I hope you had fun developing for it. So let's go ahead and open this. I'm going to. Ellie and I spent time after work when I could, but not nearly as much as him. Nice, nice, nice. I think I know the answer to this, but what engine did you guys make this in? This is probably Godot, right? It's gotta be. Yeah, Godot. I've been having a lot of issues with my antivirus flagging it. In addition to my own game, because I also made my game in Godot. So, alrighty. It has stopped complaining. Is there audio for this? Is there audio on the title screen that I'm just missing? I think I might need to change my audio device. Headphones, there we go. Okay, you can hear the audio. Very good. Same. Alrighty. There's some quite ambient nature sounds on the title screen. So, like I said, in the previous couple streams, I was like, I had voice on, and like literally, I listened to it and I was like, God damn it, why was it so quiet? So chat, if you hear like audio discrepancies, please let me know because, man, I was so loud and like my voice doesn't carry very well in real life, so it was very jarring hearing my voice just like towering over somebody else's, and game music is much louder, so be ready for that. Alright, well we'll put this down at like negative 45 decibels and hope for the best. Alright, comfy. Cressive, I don't believe I've seen you here before. If you're a dev and you have a game, please drop it because I want to play and like, talk with all the developers about it. So let's see the controls, WASD spacebar, and okay, that's pretty straightforward. Fast speed, canker, crouch, double jump. Yeah. Alright, cool. Let's try it. Oh, I think I neglected to get a proper answer on this. Let me... Yeah, that's pretty big. Alright, let's make that less big. Oh. Okay, that's cool. I forgot to get a proper answer. Shit. Oh no, I've already failed. But like, what was your idea process for coming up with the lawn mowing thing? I'm sure, like, I was talking with the other mode developer, the one with all caps. Let's see. Wait. I think, yeah. Am I? Oh, I can double jump. Shit. But only as blue. Okay. Gamepad also works, we just forgot to add it to the menu. The idea was all max. Yeah, I was talking with the other mode developer about how I was like at work thinking to myself, like, I wonder how many grass mowing games there are gonna be. And I'm sure that you've already talked with Axo, the other Mowed dev. I think you were joking about, like, each of you playing each other's lawn mowing games and then, like, competing for each other's high score and, like, I guess a lawn mowing battle royale or something. Helped Max work stuff out. Cool. Huh, damn. Alright, I wasn't expecting this to be like a platformer. That looks kind of clutch. Can I make this? Am I able to make this? Yes! Sick. Alright. Can't look down very well. There we go. Oh. Shit. Despite them both being games where you play as lawn mowing the grass, the two games are super different. Yeah, absolutely. I have not played a 3D platformer in the game jams yet, so this will be the first. I did play a couple of like grapple hook based platformers, and those are pretty cool. They were both very difficult though. Come on. Okay, gotta constantly change between them. Alright, I get it now. Grass patches left 767. Actually, do you need to mow all of the patches of grass? Glad to see they were not similar at all. Yeah, I would say this is a pretty unique take on a grass mowing game. Very intense soundtrack as well. So, did they like compose this live or something? Like did somebody actually put together like a metal soundtrack for this? Yes, wow. Sick. They sat down at their drums and their guitars and they were just like, alright, we need to make a lawn mowing soundtrack. But like literally the most metal one that we can. Doesn't look like you need to be in sequence for this. So I guess I'm gonna just do that. I believe you use a drum machine of some sort. Yeah, drum machines are pretty, there's no shame in using them, of course. Definitely use a guitar. Nice, nice. Probably just edited it in a DAW, digital audio workspace. I've used metal samples myself before, not to make metal, but, oh wait, what is this arrow? Wait. Wait. Did this arrow not trigger until just now? Arrow points to the grass, left. Okay. I don't think this was here before. Does it only trigger when you're below a certain amount of grass? Okay, 25%. Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. It just like, I guess it lets it be more freeform because if it was always pointing at the grass when you had over a certain amount, then it would just be like, yeah, I know, there's grass everywhere. Like, obviously I need to cut all the grass. I was thinking it'd be super hard to find what you're missing. Yeah, exactly. That was actually like my immediate thought. I was just like, well, the grass patches are in like discrete quantities and they're kind of small, so this is interesting, like technically speaking, because I don't know how you would like, I guess in my own experience, do you have like I mean, I don't know how much technical stuff that you're aware of, because you said Max did most of the technical work, but like, how did you place the grass? Like, how do you place large amounts of objects like this without it becoming kind of a mess? Some asset placer. Okay. Is that like a plugin or something? That made it super easy. Nice. Cool. Alright, we got 45 left. Holy shit. Nope. Okay. Yeah, there's some things that like we kind of take for granted, and like having had or made games before, I'm just like, yeah, that sounds like it would be a pain in the ass if I were trying to implement myself. It was already a pain in the ass myself to like implement death zones or something. Alright, level completed in 6 minutes, 14 seconds, and 4 deaths. Cool. Hey. Wait, what does this mean? What is the mower slider? Oh, for like the audio? That makes sense. I was kind of thinking that the mower sounds were a little like overpowering of the music. I was just like, is this the bass that you mean? But I was like, oh, it's mower blades. Sounds of the mower, engine, jump, yeah. Let's see, up, over, yep, up, yep. Same with this level geometry too, because I haven't really had to do like sophisticated 3D level design before, so I don't know how people handle their terrain generation. This looks like there's like this looks like you use like some kind of, I guess, terrain painting tool. If it were me, I would probably just like, I would just open Blender and then model it the Unga Bunga way, but I don't know if that's how most people do it. Using grid map. First level is terrain, this level is using grid map. Yeah, it looks like two distinctly different like terrain generation systems. Up we go. Alright. Holy shit. Oh no. So did Max also do the level design? We want the levels to feel very different from each other. Oh god. Damn it. Yeah, it's cool. I like the color palette in this one. It's very like, it's very muted, but like still very colorful. Just like the pastel look, I guess. Max did 3 of the 5 levels. I did this one, and Brian did the race car one. Okay. Minor spoilers for the race car one. Oh shit. Man, I've done so many like precision platformers by now. It's kind of cool though, like, without like considering, I don't know, like, being challenged in indie games is always a fun time. I guess like, I remember when there would be like map editors for some games, like even in the Halo days, people would just make ridiculous precision platformers and games that were not designed for it. Not saying that this wasn't designed for it. Obviously, this is designed for this purpose. But you know, just the endless challenge of it. Have you ever seen like those Grand Theft Auto like car levels that people make that are just like giant tubes in the sky? They used to be all like crop dusted everywhere. This level is the most demanding as far as precision platforming goes. Right. Yeah, we got a little box here. Oh. I feel like it'd be kind of easier if you had like a straight bird's eye view. Otherwise I have to use the depth perception of my poor eyesight lawnmower eyes. Oh fuck, that's it. That's evil. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna save that one for later. Whoa. Okay, gotta mow this grass. It may be December, but I live to mow. Now go back. Yeah, I mean I will have to for that one patch of grass. Okay, we're below 25%. Sick. It's pretty wild though. Like, god damn it. See, that's what I was thinking would happen. Like, eventually I would have to come back anyway. So I wanted to make sure that I at least got to the larger patches of grasses later. Okay. Over we go. There is a shortcut to that last bit. Oh! That part. I see. Well, that's a bunch of different way up to it, looks like. Sorry, I have streamer brain. If at any point you're just like, this thing seems obvious to me, the viewer, but the streamer seems to have a hard time with it, then it's my streamer brain. Easier to notice than watching, right? Something about streaming, talking, and playing really smoothens out your brain. I do kind of like... it was a very cool decision to make it so, like, you kind of have... Well, I guess this is probably the prompt, right? You have two modes, one of which is better for platforming, and one is better for, like, aiming yourself precisely. Wanted to put nicer respawn points in, but didn't have time. I totally relate to that. Teleco has one respawn point. It's a TV at the halfway point. But I already programmed the splitter to be a respawn point, and I forgot to take the TV out, so there's like a redundant respawn point. So if I had more time, I would have made that not as silly. But also, it's a short game, so doesn't really need respawn points. This one though, like, I don't know, like it almost doesn't feel like it needs respawn points. Like the point is kind of that you have to get back up and try again, and it's not like this doesn't take terribly long to get back to, so it's not like the worst. Okay. Okay. We did it. We made it. Fuck. It's cool though, because we have a shortcut. We don't need all that. Oop. Alright. Up here. Up there. Yeah. See, I can do platforming. Oh, never mind. I cannot do platforming. Alright, it works. Very messy shortcut. Wait. Oh, this one, yeah. I mean, hey, yeah, it works. So, did you have any, like, ridiculous bugs that really stopped you in your tracks? Or did you have, like, last minute, what's the word? Fuck! Yeah, I shouldn't have chanced that with the red mower. Did you have anything that, like, you had to fix at the very last second? Because they literally extended the deadline by an hour, because probably a lot of people were just like, what the fuck, dude, I have so much shit. Or, like, I'm just, like, this close to having my game work, and it's just not working. Okay. Alright. Yes, we did it. Hell yeah. Let me... Sorry, I forgot to link this to my friends, because I tried to, get them in on this as well. Let's see. I'd like to watch you stream my game, but unfortunately my wife is keeping me pretty busy tonight, trying to get the house ready for Christmas and in-laws visiting. That totally makes all the sense in the world. I am a dirty heathen, and also an adult with no really immediate obligations for Christmas, so I'm probably going to be doing this all the way through, with no consideration for the holidays. And if anybody else is like me, then they'll be doing that too. Oh wow. Textures didn't exist for some levels. A few builds did not work at all for no apparent reason. Shit. We were in the last day because we had various work obligations. Gotcha. 100 games were added in that extra time. Yo! Damn, dude. That's fucking wild, actually. I didn't know about that. Yeah, the atmosphere in this one is really cool. I like that you added this, like, the glow effect. And then there's, like, fog and shit. Very spooky. Grass patch just left 1469. Nice. You got the, fuck. Damn, dude. Okay. Every level looks super different. Yeah, it's really cool how much effort you put into making them feel distinct. Yeah, for sure. Oh wait, no, that's Krasiv. Sorry. But point still stands. This is definitely high effort. Was this one also the I don't remember which one it was. Terrain brush? Was this a terrain brush style from the last level, or? I mean, either way. Nice. Ah, damn it, I was going so well. Guess I'll go in this path. Nice, I picked the right way. But this feels super fun. Like, I could absolutely speedrun this game if I spend some time with it. Looks like you trace out some optimal paths here. Shit. So close to being efficient. Suboptimal. Sorry, I'm letting the lawnmower take me. So, between you said that you did like 2 of the levels, and then you said Max did the other levels, I think. And if I get these details wrong, please feel free to correct me, because yeah, I'm very scatterbrained sometimes. But man, oh yes, going in the castle, hell yeah. Damn it. But I made it. Close enough, haha. Yeah, that's cool. I kind of have it. Oh. Jesus. But yeah, this is an interesting, man, it's almost kind of like a collectathon in like its gameplay loop, because you are trying to quote-unquote collect all of the grass, if that makes sense. And then you've got like floating spike platforms and other hazards. And obviously there's like an optimal route to do it. Sometimes you have to platform to get there. Would it be fair to call this a collectathon? Banjo style collectathon was part of the inspiration. Cool. Very cool. It's just like presented in such an alien format to what people expect, right? Okay. And then I think if I go like, oh, yeah, it's definitely up there. Up the stairs, right? That makes sense to Synchrony Banjo specifically, right? I guess it didn't click until I saw the platforms with spikes going up and down. I was like, cycle-based platforming. With some trials, that's do it fast without messing up for higher grades. Yeah. Definitely using your concept very well. But I definitely wasn't expecting it to be like a platformer. Very fun concept. We need to shit. You're out here pioneering the Mowed likes. You and the other mowing developers out here. Actually, no, there's like lawn mowing simulator, right? But it is kind of funny that none of them like take it to the absurd levels that your games do. We initially had the double jump in the slower grass cut mode, but after seeing some testing swatches with the fast snow cut mode. Nice. I guess like on a cursory level, that sounds like it was the right call. Yeah. Can I double jump to get up there? Yes. Cool. Alright, we are in the last 25%. How are the audio levels, by the way? I do not want to talk over the metal as much as I don't want the metal to talk over me. Oh, this one's interesting. You gotta dodge the red. Damn it. Okay, well, it's alright over here. Good decision to have this by the spawn point, though. Because, like, this is something that will probably kill most people, right? So you probably want it by where you spawn. Audio is good, but your keyboard's a bit loud. Yeah, I'm sorry. I have blue switches on this keyboard. I would thought about setting up my red switch keypad for Game Jam games. I guess I could do that if nobody submits their game after cross-sibs. Or I guess in between, it really doesn't take that long. Yeah, no. I can switch to a different keyboard, or at least a different key input system. I actually originally had a macro pad that had blue switches, but I like returned it and then got one with red switches because my friends were complaining about it so much. They're just like, I can't hear the fucking game. Like, 44 grass patches. I did not see that these were also platforming. Shoot. Okay. But yeah, Cody, I'm sure you saw the format posted in the Discord, but I am trying to talk to as many devs as I can while I play their games, and I will be sending highlight reels so that people have, like, footage of a full playthrough of their game, because, man, okay, I forgot to put it here, but for those who don't know, I'm the Teleco 20XX developer. Again, I'm trying to play as many people's games as I can and also comment on them, and it's not necessary for you to do the same for me, but it'd be appreciated, especially comments. One of my friends is the AFX developer, so play alterable glider X by Gabriel. My home Discord server is the same one that this developer Gabriel frequents. It's also his home Discord server, and I like had the idea for Teleco after waking up out of a dead sleep, and I was like, Cello, would you help? Or he goes by Cello in our Discord. Frequency, I live there, yes. Yes, I mean, we both live there. But I woke up out of sleep, and I'm just like, I have this idea, Cello, would you help me with it? And he's like, nah, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. And then as soon as I drop Teleco, he's just like, well, here's mine, and then he drops his, that he was working on in secret instead of helping us. But it's great, like, Cello did such a fucking good job. And unfortunately, like, it's so hard for everybody that, like, they haven't gone through and played it all. So I kind of had the idea, because I 100%ed it for Cello here, to, like, kind of do the same thing for other people, because I'm just like, man, how many people out there just aren't even, they don't even know if people are playing their game to completion, you know? So it's been uniquely satisfying for me to play, or for people to play Teleco to completion. So I'm just like, yeah, I want to give that to other people, as well as give them footage in case they have like bugs they want to work out and they need recorded footage of it. So yeah, that's my spiel. But back to the game. This is cool. I feel like I'm gonna get fucking claps, but I don't remember what this reminds me of. It's like, you ever play those, like, you ever play, like, Crash Bandicoot, and there's, like, the boulder levels? Typically, they will have the camera faced, like, forward, and you're running towards the camera, and, like, you can't see the hazards in front of you, so you have to react to them very quickly as they come. I feel like most people don't beat Game Jam games, unfortunately, so it's cool. Yeah, exactly. I kind of have the idea, like, I don't know how successful it would be, but if I were to do, like, a summoning salt thing, where I presented very niche video game industry like stuff in an interesting way, like maybe people would get really into just watching indie developer interviews, but I'm sure that would take a lot of video editing. I don't know if I have that in me, but I would be interested to see if I could try. But this is cool, like I do have to like look over my shoulder a lot to see if the race car is gonna fucking clap me. But it works because I can still navigate this way. I just need to be cognizant of where my camera is pointed. Let's see. Also, I need to make sure that my audio setup is not scuffed, because the scuff has really gotten me lately. Okay, alright, over here. But in terms of developers not seeing their games getting completed, we were going to add a sound to the race car so you could hear when it got close, but again, it didn't get that far. Those who have done lots of game tests before, or the community is always this active and fun during the voting phase. I honestly have no idea, Sid Smith. This is my first online game jam. The only other game jam that I've done was in 2015. So, you know. Because Donkey is such a big name in the gaming space, I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. there's like a lot of game jams that go on like all the time, and I'm just not aware of them, right? So that there's a big Discord with a lot of people, 500 submissions, you know. I've done like 9 or something, each people just goes completely. That sucks. But yeah, CodyWrye, proximity audio, like, I programmed that for 2D. I'm sure I could program it for 3D, like, manually, but I know that Godot has, like, 3D audio tools that should make it easy, and I don't really know how to use them. Like, I kind of tried for it with Teleco. I wanted there to be, like, a static sound coming from all the TVs, and you could only hear it when you get close, but I didn't have the patience or the time to figure out how to make it so that you could hear it only when you got close. I just couldn't wrap my head around it very well. But yeah, that was really cool. I definitely enjoyed that. I don't remember which of you designed it, but kudos to you, whoever you did, or whoever did that. Man, these just get more and more intricate. Actually, I wanted to ask you. No, CodyWrye. You said this is your first like game project together. I was gonna ask if you've done other game jams, but obviously that wouldn't be the case. But what order did you make these levels in, do you know? Because it kind of looks like they were sort of simple at first, right? And then this one is like this one is really crazy, and like the spooky castle one was really crazy. Did you make these out of order? More or less the order we played them. Gotcha. So did you feel like you were getting better at it as you went along? Because like I see you have like this water effect. I don't remember what you call that, but you definitely put effort into the water looking like video game water that you know, like modern games have. I can't see anything because of the white sand. Let me find some water. Wow, yeah, I did 3 this year, and the other 2 I didn't really participate, so I didn't know. Right, Zed Smith. For everyone in the chat, Zed Smith did Cell Shocked. It was a really confident like bullet hell shooter with a shrinking mechanic, so you could dodge the bullets, which allows for a lot more like, I guess, tighter gameplay. Cell Shocked, yeah. Cell Shocked is really cool. Definitely a lot of good 3D work, and yeah, that could definitely be expanded further. Which leads me to my next question. What's new levels? I can't really answer, unfortunately, but I feel like Max got better as we went along. Hell yeah. Sorry, all these white sand. This level had a lot of texture and everything that died during a release build. You know, it works though. I mean, it doesn't really strike me as odd. I guess if you're kind of looking at it from afar, it could look kind of like snow. You should tell people that's intentional. You should be like, yeah, this is supposed to be like a tropical island in the Arctic somehow. Just like mash those two things together. The only reason that the white sand is like fucking with me is because I just can't read my chat. Nope. That cycle is busted. Where am I going? I'm stranded. I'm stranded as a lone lawnmower. Let's go. We got the floating island platforming cycle. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Yeah, I've always been trying to do a lot of creative things myself, and indie games has been like something I've been doing for a long time, or at least trying to complete something up for a long time. So when I finally was able to complete one myself, like, I was so fucking hyped. And then I saw that Itch had this model where, and not just me, like, not only me, but my modeler and my musician were both people that have been trying to do creative things for a long time. And I finally, like, when I had the idea for Teleco, I kind of got them on board, and we're all really reveling in that we were able to complete something together. So I saw that Itch had this model where only developers could rate, and I think anybody can comment, but only developers can rate. Which at first I thought was strange, but it makes total sense, because like you were saying earlier, like, communities seem to be a bit quiet about game jams somehow. I don't know, but and I'm sure that this has always been the case for all the Itch game jams, but that developers can only rate each other's, and there's like a long rating voting period, is cool, because you kind of have these enclaves of people forming where you're just like, yeah, let's trade ratings, or like, we'll play each other's games and then rate and comment and everything. And the ratings aren't public, so you don't even have an incentive to lie or anything. It's just, yeah, we'll give each other honest feedback and everything. You know, of course you can be diplomatic with your comments, but you don't have to. You know, you don't have to give everyone 5 stars on everything if you don't want to. I'm sure it would feel bad in your soul, but slightly concerned because I did the Black Thorn Prod game jam a while back and everybody review bombed because there was a reward. Wait, that that kind of sucks. Well, okay, for this specific game jam, I've been given the impression that the reward is going to amount to what is essentially a t-shirt. Honestly, I've told my roommate, like, if a single frame of my game gets into a video game junkie video, like, I will print it out and frame it because, like, you know, that's cool as fuck. Ouch. But yeah, that sucks. I guess that definitely isn't conducive to not conducive to a community. But I'm really surprised at how the community is with this game, at least, or this game jam. That was my whole goal too, just appear in a donkey stream for even a second, right? But also game jams are just like great opportunities to get creative juices flowing, because when you have a lot of time to do something and you're not really like, you don't really have a direction that you're committed to, and you have a lot of free time, you kind of just waffle around for some time, or at least I do. But having a deadline and having to, like, apply the pressure and get something out quickly is just really valuable. So yeah, I'm really appreciating everything that people have made here. By the way, Cody, is this the... With game jams, you want the ones that are within a community, tiny or big. Yeah. Hell yeah. Is there another level after this? I think there's at least one, right? Also, damn, the boat's going crazy. Man, I don't actually know how most people handle pathing. Do you know how the pathing was handled for the boats? Like, I'm assuming that you made it intentional for the boat to be rocking violently like that. Kind of just to make it more frantic, maybe? This is the end, unless I forgot about one. Okay. Shit. Also a good question, because I end up having to ask a lot of people this. How many of your developers have completed the game? Like, has everyone played it all the way to the end? The ship, like, rocking back and forth? I mean, it kind of looks intentional, though, honestly. I think it just got 3D pathing, used 3D pathing node of some sort. Okay. Let's see. Oh, also another reason that I really, like, I think people might be curious, or like, another reason I think that the idea of interviewing indie developers might be appealing is because most of the time you only hear, like, interviews of big-name developers who work with tools that are, like, extremely professional, cost a lot of money, they don't really go into technical details, it might be an NDA thing. But indie developers all have to, like, find their own weird ways of doing things, and so if everyone kind of realizes, like, oh, like, you can make something really good, and it can be a total trash heap under the hood, right? We also got some friends to playtest of it through. All the devs completed the game. Nice. For those watching, my musician has not completed Teleco. Their laptop apparently can't handle it. Shrug. But eventually they're gonna play it. Eventually they'll beat it. I mean, it's a very short game by design. Yeah, I mean, they want to play it. And they're really excited. Actually, my musician is very excited because people like their music. And they were not really confident in their abilities before, but hearing the feedback's been really cool for them. But yeah, for like people to know that tools exist out there, and I think somebody didn't the Celeste source code leak or something, and then it was everybody was like, wow, this code is trash or something. Like, you don't need to code well for a game to be good, right? Sometimes all you need to do is struggle until it works, and that's really like most game jam games. My code is a fucking pile of trash, flaming, burning garbage. I have like 3 million redundant global flags in the game. Yeah, if it works, it works. How do I get up here? I need to think about my path. My lawn mow scaling. I need some pitons to stick on the side. I believe there is a moving boulder somewhere. Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of imaginative, like... You have a lot of imaginative, like, obstacles and shit in your lawn mowing game. I feel kinda silly now because I took one look at the page and I was just like, this kinda reminds me of like a mini golf game or something, because fantasy mini golf will just do wild shit. But no, this is more like, this is much closer to like Super Mario 64 or Banjo-Kazooie with like, I don't know, hair trigger, adrenaline junkie, like, I guess presentation. Especially with the boats going fucking crazy. I feel like the boats kind of... I don't know, the boats going up and down like that, even if it's not intentional, like with the music, it just feels right, I guess. Okay, train of thought. Trees don't have collision because people kept getting stuck in them. That's funny. One of the monkey mode devs, the monkey mode dev with the jungle music and the rain, they didn't use the Godot move and slide function. I think they might have just coded the movement themselves. So I also got stuck in trees a lot in that game. We didn't try to fix the rocking boats because we thought it was funny. Yeah. I was actually joking with Cello because, damn it, I forget exactly what it was, but I need to wait for the boat. But I was like asking Cello why he made some kind of decision, and then he was like, yeah, I just thought it would be funny to leave it in. And I was like, yeah, when people ask why this mechanic was in, you'll appear in a magazine interview saying it was because you just thought it was funny. The screen shake, yeah. Yeah, like, sometimes, like, something would just explode and then the screen would just go fucking wild. And you couldn't see anything, and it would be legitimately disorienting and you could die from it, but it was very funny. So... But yeah, that's the kind of stuff I like hearing from indie devs, because, you ever play, like, a mysterious game? I don't know, maybe this is, like, too specific of a vibe, but you ever play, like a Flash game, or some game that has no credits or anything, and the decisions in it are just so bizarre, and you have no idea what kind of person made this fucking thing? Just so, like, being able to hear it, and just, like, know the reasoning behind it is just really cool. Now, where's my boat? I need to catch my fucking Uber. Ah, there it is. Oh, the waters are... Wait, where... Is this the only way to get over there? I'm like thinking now. I should probably... Let me go on this rock. Oh, yep, there's my boat, of course. That's always the way, right? But yeah, I don't know pathing, I don't know how to do the 3D audio. Also, the particle effects on the boulders are quite nice. Some very cool, like, I don't know how to call it, like, screenshot material. You just, like, aim it up at the mountain, you see all the shit coming out of it. I think the boat is not the intended way to get over there, but I do not remember exactly how you're supposed to do it. Probably the way I just did it. Also, I noticed the particles trailing the boulders or rendering on top of the water. Listen, I don't know how to fix that. I couldn't tell you. I'm pointing it out because I noticed it. But it's cool. Like, this is all very cool. This must be the terrain brush as well, right? Like, designing for what is essentially a weird collectathon must be a fascinating process. Do it Skyrim style. Yeah, I don't know. I think Godot might prevent you from doing shit that the creation engine would allow. Man, shit. I forget which game maker developer it was, but before I cut stream one day, I was complaining about how I had to code collision detection in Game Maker, like I had to raw dog it, just do it myself. And it involves a lot of trigonometry, and like I can do Shreg. I don't have an intuitive enough grasp on it to be able to do it quickly. So I'm always just like pseudo coding in a fucking graph notebook all day. Okay, we're back. We're back, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to. You said there's moving rock. Oh, yep, yeah, there it is. Shit, dude, no. Okay. It's okay. You're more forgiving than. Man, and I thought the UE collision implementation was hard. I mean, you know, whatever. It's like under the hood, all the collision detection systems are more or less a bunch of trigonometry. I would imagine, like vector math. But yeah, even for 2D, like having to calculate the angle and the slope of like pixel slopes. Was it for the other mode game or RAM? I don't remember if it was the RAM developer. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. I was being a coward. I wasn't sure how far up the rock went, right? So I was just like getting a feel for it. It might have been the RAM developer, but coding for collision detection does suck when you have to do it yourself. Godot has the move and slide option explicitly because of the problem where you move against a different object that you collide with and you just stop. Which I thought was funny, because like I'd never seen anybody acknowledge the issue before as something that needed like its own dedicated function. Yeah, too reckless. You're never getting your lawn mowed with that attitude. With that approach, you'll just fucking faceplant in the volcano. There has to be a grass patch in the volcano, right? I gotta be able to mow the inside of a volcano. It seems I've missed something. Good thing there's no falling damage, but also... damn it. Arrow points to the nearest uncut grass. Take in that there's a patch of grass on top of a frozen volcano. Well said, Smith. I mean, it wasn't meant to be... It wasn't meant to be frozen. Which is why I read the environment as like white sand. Nature is beautiful, exactly. Life finds a way, as they say. And yeah, I know that it points near the nearest thing, but I wanted to jump in the volcano. Is there at least a death zone in the volcano? There's gotta be, right? Shit, I guess something stuck in my throat. Only 31 deaths. Alright. Well, there it is. That was